Is this the real life? Welcome in, Pickle Rick. Congrats on being the first to arrive. Hello, Raven. Hello, Ginger. Hello, TJ. Hello, Firefly. Welcome in, Waffles and Miss Vera and Curse Nova and Diana. Hello, Bass. Congrats on your 5-stream streak. Hello, Shkloo. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Crepper. Hey, Neko. Hello, Dua Lipa. Hi, T-Toxic. Hello, everyone. How have y'all been? Hope you had a good week. I was on the beach for most of the week. It was lovely. Oh boy. Onion, hello. Uh-oh. There it is. Pickle Rick, thank you so much for the subscription for the 29th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. That reminds me, I need to start thinking about future sub badges. Oh, that was a nice limbo. Hey, Gene, enjoy your lurk. Did I miss anyone? I feel like I missed someone. Did I say hi to Waffles? I think I did. Hello, hello. You started early today. I did, just a little bit. I had a bunch of chores to get done this morning, and I got them all done. So I was like, well, why not? Y'all, I have something to show you. I got something. Hi, Metal Master. Welcome in. It's glorious. It's beautiful. It has good tea in it. What are those? Look carefully. I got it from Blade's merch shop. It's us. It kind of is you guys, actually. Oh boy, Dua Lipa, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 4th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. I said hi to Violet, did I not? I must not have. Hi, Violet. I apologize, even though I know it's lies. Anyways, hope you guys had a good week. I just got back yesterday after a very long drive. Would you liberate us for auto petters? I don't think I would need to liberate you guys for auto petters. I guess that's kind of what I'm doing, though. It's an important step, okay, Raven? Should probably avoid that button. It does have a, Are you sure you want to do this thing? Alright, let's go. Where'd we leave off, anyways? Summer 9th. I don't think we have a quest we need to get done. Nope. I think today is all about fishing again. We're getting really close with those void salmon. It'd be cool to be done with those pretty soon here. Oh, we're low on ammo. It's a very funny way to say that, huh? 35 is not going to be enough for today. So let's go get that first. That should be enough. None himbo. None himbo left beef. Nice, Onion. Look at all the cool stuff happening today. Alright, that should do it. With preserving, yeah, that's actually probably too many. I should have thought about this. We don't need that many more. Taking a look here. That's all good, actually. Where are you? Okay. We need 400... Actually, only 350 more. Yeah, we did need that many. That's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything to have a little extra. 2% himbo. Ooh, everyone's himboing in the wrong way today. Hi, Caddy. Welcome in. Alright, we should check the spoils. Ooh, we got lots of pine cones today. Ooh. Hey, Dovalin. Welcome in. Alright, I think we're ready to go fishing then. Let's just go grab, Hey Martini, welcome in. 2 of these. And we need 1 of these. And then I'll do it. There you go, Pickle Rick. That's a number. Pickle Rick's taking all the himbo. It's a log scale, so. Hey, Creativia. Hope you're doing well today. And Sleuther, welcome in as well. Alright, time to go fishing. Good music for fishing. It'll put me right to sleep. 5. Do. See if I remember how to do this. Up, down, up, down. Wherever the fish goes, I go. Hey, Soundtrack Boy, welcome in. Not the brain cell, Firefly. Be nice to it. We only got 1 left. So I had a long trip to my vacay destination. So I listened through 2 entire books of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Himbo surgery? I don't know if that's a thing. Onion. Also a whole bunch of YouTube videos that I meant to catch up on. Well, it was there and back, Ginger. Also, I might not have been listening at 1x speed. Also, I listened to some while I was there. Turns out being on the beach is really nice for audiobooks. UK be small for travel. That's true, yeah. UK is bigger than I always think, though. I'm trying to think of what this distance is. It's a 16-hour drive there and a 16-hour drive back. We do it over 2 days, though, both ways. So basically it was 4 days of travel. Himbo surgery, gender affirming surgery, tomato potato. Tomato potato. Is himbo a gender? There and back again. The travel wasn't the interesting part. It was mostly boring. That's what the audiobook's for. Gender or ginger? Yes. Thanks for clearing that up. There are no correct answers here. Only wrong answers. So anything exciting happened this week? I feel like I was tuned out for important matters. Which probably means nothing at all happened, right? Ginger is my gender. The Pope died. That actually happened after I got back. It's a nice thing to come back to. Wait, nice? Interesting thing to come back to. Same here, Waffle. Takes me about an hour and a half to leave my state. An hour if there's like no traffic, I guess. Yeah, it's still like an hour and a half. And that's the easy way. Well, I guess if I go into Canada, it's less, but yeah, it takes me less than an hour to leave the country, but it takes more than an hour to leave my state. Ooh, what's the news, Ginger? I can get to Canada in 20 minutes. Do you live in Canada, perchance? Because that would make it less than 20 minutes. Less than an hour for me, because I'm sort of near the border. You know how weeks ago I postponed the date for an audit? Wait, what for? Whoa, I'm on the fish game. That was fair, I messed that one up pretty badly. For your challenge, Ginger? Is that what you're referring to? For your audit? Wait, how did you postpone a date for my audit? I'm confused now. Oh, I postponed the date. Oh, that kind of date. Yeah, okay. You can see why I was confused, though. Yes, I do recall now, Ginger. I can see Canada from my window. So you're right on the border then, Waffles. I'm glad to hear it, Ginger. I hope you didn't tell them the reason you postponed the date. I can't imagine that going well. Oh, congratulations, Ginger. That's awesome. Officially awesome, I hope you said. You did tell them? Okay. Well, then they are a very understanding person. Are we polishing off Void Salmon? Yes, we are, Ocean. Soon, Void Salmon will be free. It's not gonna be that soon, unfortunately. Actually, Void Salmon will be done fairly soon. I might get it done this stream, depending on how many rainy days we have. If it's all sunny, we should get it done. Oh, excuse me. I ran so many errands this morning. I took my car down on vacay, so because the dog was in it the whole time, I went and got it cleaned. Went to one of those car washes that also does interior as well as exterior. They did such a good job. It was only like 30 bucks too, for the car wash and the interior cleaning. Then I got my hair cut, which it really needed it.
Oh, it's person.
And then I went to go pick up medication from a pharmacy that's like half-hour away. Then I brought my car into the shop because there was something hanging from it that they had to cut off. Then I picked up dog food. All in all, it took like 4 or 5 hours. I stopped for food twice. Breakfast and lunch. JC Burden Lifter. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. It's a big exciting day for Algo. I got most of the things I needed done today. I didn't have work today, which really helped with that. Our spring break was last week and today. It's actually super nice that they do that. Give you one little extra day when you get back to get settled. Hey, Parapluto, welcome in. But I'll be back to work tomorrow. I won't be able to stream tomorrow either. which is partially why I'm streaming today. I'm going out to dinner with my family tomorrow. I've gotten good at doing the void salmon. It feels like so second nature now. Would you ever go full-time on Twitch? Oh my goodness, I wish. I don't know, JC. I would like to have a stable job, but I might take a job that lets me cut back on things more if I made more money through Twitch. It's not a reasonable thing I could do right now, though. Basically, if I just looked at Twitch and YouTube income right now, I currently make about a fourth of what a minimum wage job would give me, which is not a sustainable amount of money to live off of. And I don't feel like, especially since I have a full-time job, I'm not gonna like push to make big money on this platform. I don't want to. I'm happy with the little bit I get. I don't mind having a full-time job. I quite like teaching, honestly. Sometimes I hate it, but most of the time I really like it. Teaching, like, allows me to do the two things I love most, which is, like, physics and, like, being creative. That's awesome, JC. Good for them. I teach physics. Oh, bye, Onion. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for coming by. There's a lot going on in that sentence, but I'll look the other way. Bye, Onion. Hey, Lee, welcome in. Oh, Lee, your himbo. It's off the charts. While I'm drinking tea, too, I almost did a spit take. That's where all the himbo went. Hey, Kianis, welcome in. All I did was drive for 5 hours today. That was me yesterday, Lee. Well, I wasn't driving the whole way. I was with my dad, so he drove it. I took care of my dog in the back seat, though. Brady needed a friend. Hi, Inch. Welcome in. Hi, Ems. Thank you, thank you. I did have a lovely Easter break. I spent most of the week on the beach, which is exactly where I wanted to spend most of the week. And I only got burnt once, and it wasn't that bad. I was expecting to come back, like, toasted. The sun wasn't super bright, though. It was, like, 75 the whole week. It wasn't, like, crazy hot. Not a day of rain all week, either, which was super nice. That never happens. It was sunny every single day. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. Almost ran out of gas. Ooh, that's scary. Which one ran out? We had a lot of very high and very low himbos. I think I've seen one, like, himbo in the middle. Everything's either else has been really high or really low. Doom, doom, doom. There's one that's kind of in the middle, Kianis. It's actually pretty warm here today, which is rare. Is there any way to get Windows to only ever show me the weather and not all this other stuff I don't care about? Ooh, the stock market. Ooh, NFL or NBA injury report. It's like, I just want to see the weather. Just keep it as the weather, man. Keep it as the weather, man. It is currently 70 degrees outside here. Yeah, in the taskbar, Lee. It, like, it'll say breaking news, or it'll talk about traffic, like, 4 years from me. Hi, Dapper Toast. Welcome in. Hey, Concerned Martin. I also heard it was hot in the UK. Oops, what did I just do? I opened my laptop today, and the first thing my laptop wanted to tell me was that the Pope died. To be fair, that is pretty big news, regardless of... I heard of this one before. It's painful. Hey, I've seen this one before. It's been going pretty well, I'd say. Dang it. Nah, we lost it. Quality bobber wasn't on. You just entirely disabled that? I would like the weather. I like it that it tells me the weather, that I can just like look in the corner and be like, oh, weather. Unfortunately now it's saying something about Damian Lillrick. It doesn't even say anything about it. It just says Damian Lillrick and that's it. Yep, we have the lakes, Diana. The lakes change the weather pretty rapidly. 220. I guess you're close to the lake, aren't you? Laptop charger caught fire. Oh my goodness, Martin. I'm sorry to hear that. 10 degrees Celsius. That's spring weather. That's a little cold, in my opinion. Catalyst, welcome in. I am back. Thank you so much for the subscription for the 35th month. Oof, that's only 1 month away from 3 years. Welcome, welcome, Catalyst. It's good to see you. Hey, Lizard, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Yeah, we're not quite at 2 billion yet. It'll be a little bit before we get there, but yeah, we're gonna have more than that eventually, Dapper. We're actually gonna flip the counter at some point, so we'll have negative money. Total earnings negative. Because I need more money than the total amount you can have. Oh, that's right, Cat. I knew that. I forgot you had said that before. Gotcha, gotcha. Yes, I just have to make the switch in my head. I was wondering how, like... Wait a minute. Catalyst. 35 months. How do I... Of course, it's Cat. I gotcha. You made the switch, like, right before I went on vacation, so it hasn't fully settled in yet. It was, like, a week before, but... I'm a serious lurker. Yeah, it's like, usually if someone has 30 months, I'm like, I know who that person is pretty well. 1/10 of the remaining fish caught today. Ooh, Chicago's pretty close. St. George County is 140 miles. How long have you been doing this? I've been working on this challenge since like a year after the game came out, a little less. A little more than a year. I don't know, a little less than a year after the game came out. But I've only been streaming it for about 3 years. You need 350. Ah, I see. We should get about 70 today. We get about 70 fish a day. I don't know much about St. Joe County. Is that near Chicago, you were saying, Diana? Sorry, it's hard to keep up with chat while catching fishies. You said it's like west of it, I think? Yeah, I guess I'm the original. I've heard of other people who have done the challenge as well, Dapper. I don't know of anyone else who, like, streams it regularly, at least anymore. But yes, as far as I'm aware, there's no one else who, like... There was no one else that had, like, a following that was doing it before me. And again, I was doing it since, like, the beginning of the game, pretty much. I wasn't, like, talking about it with that many people, though, before that. I'd, like, mentioned it to a few friends and on a few Discords, but... It was mostly just, like, a personal challenge for me for a long time. I took breaks. Yeah, especially before I started streaming, Martin. I would play a whole bunch for like a few months and then like take a few months off and not play at all. And then like something would remind me of it and I'd go back, you know. Now that I've been streaming it, it's been fairly consistent. Last summer, I took a pretty big break from it, but in general, I've been pretty consistent about playing the challenge. This summer, I'm going to try and play a bunch. We'll see how it goes, though. 3 counties from Lake Michigan. Ah, gotcha. Hey, Magnolia, welcome in. How's your Easter been going? It's been going super swell so far. Thanks for asking. I didn't actually really celebrate Easter at all this year, now that I'm thinking about it. We were driving home, so... But I did spend the entire week before it with family, so I guess that counts. Mew. Where'd you go to the beach at? It was in Florida. It's an island called St. George Island. It's very beautiful. Me and my family have been going there since I was apparently 6 months old. Pretty much every year since then. So they brought me when I was a very young child. Hey, Guts. I don't think so, Guts. I don't think anything else got locked out. There used to be ones that weren't possible to get anymore, but they've been, like, patched out with 1.6. So I think those are the only ones now. Yeah. We used to go through Alabama, but this year the Google Maps took us only through Georgia. So Tennessee to Georgia, down to Florida. So we passed kind of close to South Carolina at the most northern part of Georgia. There's some very tiny towns when you get into southern Georgia. And, like, the northern parts of Florida are, like, completely forested. It's a very different vibe than the coast. Look at us go. We're almost at 50. 67. What are the kids saying now? 6, 7. Are most of your followers from the US? I would say the majority probably are. But there are definitely quite a few from outside the US. I feel like most chatters are actually not from the US. It's an odd thing. It's like I look at my view stuff and it says like 70% of viewers are from like the US and Canada. But like I feel like for the people that chat, it's more like 50% of people are from the US. I've never seen this part of Stardew. This is an area you unlock after the community center. It's a part of a quest that you get right after the community center is completed. This is the only place you can catch the void salmon, which is what I'm catching now. Welcome in, Wambalina, perhaps? I hope I'm saying that right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kianis. East coast of Florida. Okay, that's on the other side there. I'm in the UK. What's your favorite topic of physics? Ooh, good question, Melissa. It's probably astrophysics. I mean, I hate to be unoriginal, but it is really cool. Do-do-do. There's quite a few of you from the UK. Which makes sense. I'm an English-speaking streamer. If you speak English already, it probably helps. Like Wambalina. Ah, okay. Wambalina. Dang, Echo Lizzie. Nice himbo. Sorry, Ems. I'm not really understanding how to parse your message. I earn for the farm. Come from Farmery? Sorry, I can't quite read that. What row is that? This is void salmon row. Whoa, I thought I still had the fish on it. When you're catching a fish as the 1.6, if you have the Jewels of the Sea book, you can sometimes get row from chests that have fish in it. So yeah, void salmon row. The Wombles. I have heard of the Wombles. Yes, void salmon is very close to done. We only need 350 more, and now we only need 300 more because we have over 50 from today. hate fishing. I'm so bad at it. I really like the fishing in this game. It feels like, unlike a lot of other games that have fishing, it's like there's a skill there to it. You know, it's not just like clicking at the right time. Because I'm not good at reacting quickly, but I am good at like strategizing and planning out. And I feel like this fishing really rewards you for like thinking ahead. Like, where can the fish go next? Put your bar in such a way that's going to allow for that. It also helps to have a huge fishing buff. Enjoy a shower. Yeah, if you don't like fishing, I'd recommend waiting until you can get big fishing buffs that make it like so much easier. So doing it toward the end is probably a good play. But if you can do it early on, fishing's pretty good money in this game early on. Hey, Sugar Mouse, welcome in. Still on the training rod. You'll get there. The more you do something, the better you get at it too. Like, there is a skill to this fishing. It's not just like random. So if you do practice, you'll get better at it. That's kind of what the training rod's meant to be for. It helps you practice while giving it a better chance of succeeding. Oops. Sounds like they said our grandparents on both sides came from Army. Ah, okay. Yeah, someone was mentioning Finland before that, so that makes sense. Oh. So it's a Finnish word? It just means farmer. Gotcha. So they were both farmers. That's really cool. Hey, Mandel, enjoy your lurk. Welcome in. Whoa. It also means a car. It's interesting. Farmers is a loan word from English. A loan word? Gotcha, Ems. That makes sense. I don't know if this has ever happened to anyone before, but randomly my Discord changed its autocorrect settings to, I think it was checks. And it was like underlining every single word I wrote with a red line. It eventually just like fixed itself on its own, but it was very funny. And I'm terrible at spelling, so it made it like impossible for me to type anything for a while. No problem, Diana. Get that workout on. Yep, I'm collecting 999 of every item in the game. Right now we're working on fish. Good luck on doing stuff, Firefly. Thank you. Only in your Discord, I'll go. What do you mean, Mew? Fished. How are you getting the Star Drop tea? From the raccoons. The raccoons have a 1 in 5 chance of giving it to me. So I'm just going to do the quest like 5,000 times. It sounds like a lot, but I have to persist that many weeks anyways. I've already got 100 Star Drop tea, so it's working out pretty well so far. I have a setup where I have all the items the raccoons can ask for right next to them. So no matter what they ask for, I can just grab it and finish the quest. Oh, I haven't updated that yet to include Star Drop tea. I was working on it on vacation, but I wasn't able to get very far. I have to update the FAQ for a lot of the new items. It's not really updated fully for 1.6 yet. It's only partially. That's one of the things I really need to get on finishing. We can get like one more out of this, I think. Only in your Discord. Oh, that's what I meant. You. My Discord. But like, I didn't change any settings, so it did it on its own. I was wondering if it ever happened to anyone else, like it changed them to a random language. Yeah, it didn't affect all of Discord simultaneously. Alright, we got 70 of them. Pretty good. I leave when this runs out because I don't have any backup. Alright, let's see here. We ended up with 725. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because we had 600 before. Okay, so now we just need 274. 274 more. Look at all this. So many fish. Well, this is all the fish. These are all the fish that need to be smoked. So these are the smoked fish. So that's why we're still working on void salmon. We already have 1 stack of it here, but we need the rest of it. Eesh. I type it wrong so often my autocorrect is wrong now. I love that for you, Crepper. Sounds like something that would happen to me. We need to put away these. Good. And we need to put these away. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, I had so many good fish while I was down there. Ginger. We cooked on our own most nights, so we had like red snapper and mahi mahi and what was the other one we had a bunch of? Can't remember. Yep, they're different items, Juanmelina. Mayo, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 7th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Tomorrow's the luau, which I don't care about. We do not need acorns. They're nuts. I'm sorry, what is this poop discussion going on right now? We're actually almost done with Glacier Fish in Miss Angler Row. Then we'll have to swap those to something else. 999 of both. Yes, Melissa, both of them. We already have these shorts, but we need to grab these still. I could get these done quicker. I'm just kind of doing it slowly. I'm only getting one per week for these purple shorts. For tea sets, we have 42 of them, but we can get more just by buying them. But I have no money for that right now. I could buy 6 right now, but I'm not going to. I'm saving my money for other things. Actually, what am I saving my money for right now? There was something. Oh, iron. We need to buy more iron. What did Waffles say? Thank heavens you cannot make commands and I'll go stream. We had the channel point redeems to make commands before. Where do you buy it from? You buy it from the traveling cart, but it only appears after year 25, Melissa. So you aren't going to get it likely that way. You have to go until year 25 before you can get it that way. It's kind of like a failsafe. If you haven't gotten one yet, you can get them that way. Is it a food? Finnish Easter pudding. Huh. That's poop. That is, that does not look very appetizing to me. But, I'm sure it tastes good. Is it chocolate? I can't have it then. Thank goodness. It really just looks like mud. But I'm sure it tastes really good. It's rye. Uh-oh. That's my name. I'm rye. If it's like bread-based, I'd actually want to try that. That sounds kind of good. Is it like bread pudding, but with rye instead of whatever bread pudding's made out of? Fermented with sugar. So it's alcoholic? Keeps getting better and better. Meatloaf with sour cream doesn't sound very good to me. Not alcoholic, okay. Chat, I'd just like to point out this time, you started talking about food without me. The clue's in the name, bread pudding. There's more than one kind of bread, though. Like rye, you can make rye bread. I've had it before, it's delicious. But I don't think most bread pudding is made out of rye bread. Also, bread pudding looks a little more solid than whatever that was. Mamani? I don't know how you pronounce it. I can't remember the A with umlauts. Is that pronounced with like an E? Like a memini? Mimi? American rye bread looks like toast. Yeah, like a capital E, so you pronounce it like E. So it would be Mime. Mimai. Mimai? Like Mime. Mime? Mime? I can't do it, man. I'm so bad at pronouncing words. Yeah, that doesn't help me, Violet. That definitely does not help me, Violet. You just say eh. So it would be meh. Memmy. Memmy. With jam and Margarine? I don't know which thing you failed to spell there. Marmalade? Probably not marmalade. Hey, Soundtrack Boy, welcome in. I mean, marmalade would make sense, but I don't know if that's what you meant there. Supposedly there'd be an L in there if that's what you meant. Wah! Okay, that was bad. I did learn German at some point, so I remember slightly how to pronounce... I don't know if those umlauts are pronounced the same way in Finnish, but... I guess when I say I learned German, I should say I started learning German, because I didn't finish. Rye flour and rye malt. Meringue. That's what you mean. What a word to spell. Hey, Sif. Hope you're doing well today. I started German, but I didn't finish. That's great. Yeah, English spelling is odd. I'm just used to it, so it doesn't bother me none. But every language has words that are pronounced weirdly. German has a letter that has 3 syllables as how it's pronounced. Epsilon. I didn't talk about food, Violet. Everyone else did. Don't blame me. Luckily, I'm not hungry because I just ate. That's okay, Ems. You keep that one to yourself. Y is the same letter, but it's pronounced differently. Why, though? That's true, you can't blame me. I have fostered a hungry community. Y'all pronounce W like W? Yes. How are you supposed to pronounce it? Like W? It's literally a W. You put 2 U's together and you get a W. It's easy. I see what you're saying, yeah. We don't pronounce it like it's said. We used to have to say the alphabet in our German classes. And just remember that part where you go, Epsilon was so cool. Epsilon Z. Double V at least. It's kind of true, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that ended up happening, Magnolia. It seems odd that we would take all those letters and then just, like, change how they're all pronounced. W is pronounced like V. A capital W is like a double V. A lowercase w is like a W. In French, W is WV. Yeah, French people would do that. There are like so many different ways to pronounce the letter H. It's used in a bunch of like letter combos, Violet. You couldn't do the huh, like the huh, huh. It just sounds kind of like you're sighing, like huh. Section teacher did that though. That's very rude of them. But it can also be in like the, like the beginning of the, or that, or them. It can also be part of sh, like should. H is quite versatile. What is the worst letter in English? Most annoying. I think it's C. Because C can come up in so many contexts that don't even make sense. It can be an S, or it can be a C, or it can, like, ruin words. Why do you not roll R's? Because we're not capable of it. Roll your R's. Yeah, I don't think I can roll it very well. What's wrong with just saying ruh? That's rough. That's rough. C, we don't need it. I think we still need C. C took up a lot of burden that it didn't need to carry. Learned most of my English through YouTube. Me too. No, YouTube wasn't around when I learned most of my English. The internet wasn't really around. Gosh, imagine all the children watching YouTube videos now learning English from, like, pretentious D-bags that make children's videos on YouTube. See ya, Aaron. Thanks so much for hanging out. Oh, gosh. They're gonna learn that stupid YouTuber speak, and they're gonna start talking like that. What's up, guys? It's your boy. Our weird PE teachers is, like, very common, I feel like. That is a very odd vendetta, Waffles. I feel like with teachers like that, it's just best to keep your head low. Doesn't sound like you made any mistakes, though. Seems like that was on them completely. I think I mostly had good PE teachers. My one in high school was a little bit odd. But, being a boy, I don't think it affected me too much. Pretty sure he got fired. It's your boy Algo here. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a follow on my Twitch, where you can catch me, your boy, Algo. Yeah, exactly, Wombalina. It doesn't really always work. Alright, Sugar Mouse, go get food. Apparently, avoid sugar, though. My friend developed a very strong American accent because of all the media he watched. I believe they call that Californication. Thanks, Ginger. Wait, do you have to head out, Ginger? Did I miss something? Oh, I gotta go to sleep. Yep. Go get some sleep, Ginger. Thanks for hanging. Pronunciation isn't a word. Translated from Tagalog. The heck is a Tagalog? An Austroasian language spoken in the Luzon and neighboring islands, forming the basis for the standardized national language of the Philippines. Okay. It's a tough one. Apparently your misspelling of pronunciation is a word in a different language, Magnolia. Yeah, it's a language. It's Filipino, okay. Yeah, so the way that you spelled pronunciation is how they spell pronunciation. I think? That's what Google's telling me. It might be wrong. I had to go to the class principal to get my grades in the grade book changed to grades she actually gave me. I mean, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. On the plus side, you learned a valuable lesson about advocating for yourself. On the minus side, it's a horrible experience you had to go through for it. Whoops. Double clicked. It is a good lesson to learn early waffles, though. I don't think that's what they were trying to teach you, though. Hey, Emerald. How just teacher side perks up. It's always there. Now. Doo-doo. Boom. Calm down. Fishy. You seem like a fair teacher. I have my moments. That's hilarious, Waffles. I'm surprised. I don't think I could ever hold a vendetta like that against a student. Like, I've gotten mad at students before, but it usually lasts like 5 minutes before I realize, oh yeah, they're a kid, you know? I don't really need to worry about this. I'm kind of just like, oh yeah, they're a child. I don't want to get into an argument with a child. We're doing pretty good here. I live next to a Filipino culture center, so I know a few tag-along words, but not a lot. It is pronounced tag-along, right? Like the cookie. Maybe that's where that name comes from, actually. Is that where the cookie's named for? That makes sense, actually. Tagalog? Tagalog. I think I'm getting two mixed answers here. Although that's kind of close. Tagalog? Those are three different ones now. Tagalog. You say it fast, probably, right? Welcome in, by the way, Meg. Hope you're doing well today. Going over her head. Tagalog. Yeah. Tagalog. By the way, this is not insulting. I'm just really mad at pronouncing things. Please don't take this as rude. I've always been bad at pronouncing things. God, this log. That's how I feel. That reminds me of a story. Back when I was in Scouts, I climbed a fallen log, like a log on a tree that had fallen over and like hit another tree. So it's like angled. It was a pretty big tree too. So I like climbed up it like maybe 6 or 7 feet. And because I was a child, I jumped off of it, like to the ground below. And my jeans I was wearing got caught on one of the branches. It was like a little piece, like this big, sticking off the log, which was apparently really strong. So my thing got caught there, but rather than like twisting on the way down, it like caught me completely. So I was just hanging there upside down from this little piece, like this part of the stick here. My jeans had wrapped around so perfectly. So I was dumbfounded. I was like actually just upside down there hanging. I sat there for like a minute being like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I was young and strong though, so I was able to pull myself up and get it unhooked. It was just really funny that it actually helped me. Got tagged by a log. I didn't break anything. I've never actually broken a bone, except for maybe one time I cracked a rib, but they never actually saw anything on the X-ray. They said it might be cracked, it might just be cracked too small to see. But it's certainly bruised. But yeah, I don't think I've ever broken a bone. Which is weird, because, like, there are so many times where I should have broken a bone. I've jumped off of things that were, like, 15 feet high before onto cement. I don't know how I haven't broken a bone in my life. Twice playing basketball. Ouch. Whoa, I thought I was on that fish. My cracked rib came from, I was at a skate park. I was a rollerblader in my young days. And there was a wall that you would skate up and, like, tag. Oh, how long has just my head been visible? There you go. There was a wall where you, like, skate up and, like, hit the wall to tag it and then come down. I was probably about, like, 12 feet in the air, at least, when I, like, slipped up at the top and just fell down. What happened here? Oh, come on. How long has that been the case? Oops. And I basically landed on my arm, which then hit my rib. My arm was fine, though. I was wearing pads, which helped, I'm sure. Thank you, Jazzle. Welcome to you. Welcome back to you as well. Broke my wrist in 3 different places. Ouch. We're talking about broken bones, apparently. Broke my hand. Oof. I've only broken an arm once, but it completely snapped. Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that, Sugar Mouse. That sucks. You fell from a horse. Yeah. It's really about how you fall. And, like, I should have broken a bone at some point in my life. I've just been lucky to land nicely. Girl crushed in a giant steel door. Ouch. Mega ouch. Hey, Toast. Never broken a bone, but my brothers have twice, and they are younger than me. That's rare. Usually it's the... Actually, maybe not that rare. I feel like usually it's the first child that gets up to... the parents usually protect the first child more, maybe. Is that what happens? Don't parents get more and more lax with younger children because they had the first one make it? I've heard people say that before. I don't know how true that is. They're like super careful with the first child and less careful with the future ones. How many hours do you have in this game? As of the time I booted it up, 4,300. I had like exactly 4,300 when I booted it up for stream today. So I guess it would be 4,301 now. "50% of the kids in my family have broken a bone." I don't know if I don't think I've ever asked my parents if they had. Ever. My dad broke one of his hands.
Oh, it's a person.
Like a few years ago. A finger. It was like really bad too. He had to get like proper surgery on it to get it fixed. People brag about everything. Hello, Ireneline? I'm sorry. I am sorry. Thank you for the follow, though. I hope you're doing well. I'm eating a kiwi like an apple. I wouldn't do it, but more power to you, Emerald. Now I want an apple, though. That sounds pretty good. I'm the youngest, and my mom was really chill with me. Many of you need to knock on wood now. I don't know if I've done anything lately that would result in a broken bone. I don't really jump off of things anymore. I guess I've told you guys my tooth story before, I'm pretty sure. I jumped off a deck and lost my tooth in my leg. Good time. With the skin on it. Good time. You still have the legendary fish? I do not, Toast. No legendary fish for me. Thanks for stopping by, Jazza. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I actually did break a bone myself, but I was special about it. You lack bone density. Drink some milk, Gene. I actually heard milk doesn't have that much calcium in it. You're better off, like, just eating a bunch of vegetables. As someone who does not like vegetables, though, I chug that milk. Almond milk has more calcium. That doesn't surprise me. Soy milk probably does too, right? Welcome back, Inch. Yeah, I'm willing to bet there's less correlation between eating vegetables and drinking milk and bone density than the big milk lets on. It's amazing that we just had commercials for years that were just telling you to drink milk for no real reason at all. Looking back, that just seems kind of odd to me. Like, why did that happen? No brand in particular, just go drink some milk. It improves gaming focus, so they're trying to get the younger generation in there. They should just say it makes you an influencer, because that's all kids care about now. Would you all be influenced if I told you to go do something? Does that make me an influencer? Like, if I told you right now to go get food, would you? Ew. I guess it kind of was milk propaganda. I mean, what else would it have been, Inch? Subsidies. Don't use milk alternatives? I think a lot of people use milk alternatives. I personally really like milk, so it'd be tough for me. I already got snacks. There's no food left for me. You don't have, like, cans of soup on standby, Violet? I've always got, like, a can of soup or two just in case I need it. I'm in my kitchen right now. Are you spying on me? Yep. Got the cameras hooked up. All right up here. It's just views of everyone right now. Yeah. Stop rubbing your nose. I saw it. Emergency cup soup. You don't like soup, Violet? Surprised to hear that. Soup is great because it's like you can put a bunch of stuff that's really good for you in it and you don't really taste it. As someone who's not a big fan of vegetables, soup is like my main way of getting vegetables. Which tackle we're out? This one. That's a little creepy considering I'm not wearing pants. That's got sensor bars. You're good. You a fan of smoothies? I do like a smoothie or two. Alright, my ads are going to start in a minute. Unfortunate about the 4 gold ones I got. But we're just going to go ahead and take a little break here. Terry! Welcome back. Thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the chat. The stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit, everyone. BRB. Take a little break. Go get some spinach. Yes, I put kale in my smoothies as well because you can't taste it. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. BRB, everyone. All right, we are back at it. Sorry for the break. Tiffany, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 3rd month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Yay, Stardew indeed. Today is the luau, which we don't need to bother with. Let's go check down here for anything important. Ooh, lots of important stuff down here. You. Hey, Magnolia, welcome back to you as well. And Mew, and Violet. You got that oatmeal, nice. You did find stuff. This needs 2 coral. I have a feeling this is also going to need 2 coral. Oh. Yep, so 4 coral. Coral! We'll come back and good night. Good night, Inch. Thanks for hanging out. Get some rest. Very good. Alright, time to clean up here. My inventory is very full. There's a lot going on in my inventory here. Spaghetti time! You got spaghetti, Raven? Are you keeping that from us? Alright, good stuff. Let's put all these away. And you... Forgot about this, huh? Did I figure out how many I needed? I think I need like 700 more still. So it's not exactly close yet. Ooh, it is getting close to time to do mossing, huh? Alright, let's go clean up our inventory and get ready for fishing here. 1 of you. 2 of you. Put you back. Still no room in there? Nope. We want 1 of you. Good deal. Spaghetti is open to all. However, I haven't been able to eat 11 bread spaghetti for a week, so I get first dibs. That's fair. Understandable. Have a nice day. Alright, we got that. Where are we going next? I think we're good to just go. It feels weird that we don't really need to go to the island at all anymore. We'll be back there later, though. We're definitely not done with it. Five? Catch fish. You gotta be like the fish and drink water while catching it. That's how you know what it's gonna do. We're at like 750 now. I thought I had more than that. Maybe it was like 780. We'll be over 800 today, regardless. Which puts us at like 3 more trips, I think, to finish this. At least I hope so. Including this one, right? No, I don't think it includes this one. So 4 trips in total for void salmon here. And we're gonna have to find something else to do on our days. We're getting close to fall, which I have something to do during the fall. Before that, though, I guess we'll switch to, we'll probably switch to doing, what's it called? Slime Jacks for a bit. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Emerald. Fields of Mystery is so fun. It is such a good time. Hey, there's some Star Drop tea. Good deal. That was a good mystery box. I mean, a good chest. Finally unlocked the horse. Nice. The horse is so helpful. It was a very necessary addition to the game. Romances aren't fully unlocked, just so you're not surprised, Emerald. We're probably like 2 updates away. The game is supposed to release at the end of summer this year. I think it's like October or something like that. So all the romances should be done by then. Hi, Brittany. Welcome in. Right now, you can max people out at 6 hearts? Maybe it's 8 hearts, actually. Oops. I think it's 6. How are you doing, Brittany? It's lovely to see you. Just unlock the Deep Woods area in Mystria, and it's so cute. It is very cute. I was expecting it to be a little bigger, but I really like it. And Dozy. Dozy loves sticks. Good dog, man. Makes my life a lot easier. Yes, Dozy, I will give you a piece of wood if you'll love me. I don't remember what Juniper likes, or loves, or whatever. Juniper loves me. Reyna is probably the romance I'm going to do, Emerald. I think she's my favorite. Give him and Landon hardwood. Newts and lilacs. I think Dozy just likes regular wood, so you don't even need the hardwood. Loves, I mean. Holt also loves hardwood. Oh, that's good. That's pretty easy then. Yeah, I know, right? Wood is a pretty heavy factor in the game in terms of limiting you to do stuff. There's only so much wood on the map you can harvest every day. I feel like I was going around and harvesting wood each and every day and still not getting enough. I don't know, Raven. They seem like they'd be devs that would think about something like that, though. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's not an option. I'd be surprised if it wasn't an option, rather. I love the pink-haired siblings. Oh, Island and, oh goodness, what's her name? It's like the freaking main character. What's her name? Can't remember. Yeah, I saw that, Emerald. It takes a long time to fill them out, though. I give them British accents when I talk to them. Gosh, her name's like on the tip of my tongue. Good night, Sugar Mouse. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, I need this. Adeline, that's it, yes. The Princess Adeline. She's quite distinguished. She sounds a little something like this. Oh heavens, I need to get back to my spreadsheets. My accounts might get all out of whack. She does love coffee, doesn't she? I feel like it's weird because I almost never see Island and Adeline interact at all. Sounds like Algo. Do I sound British? Hey there. Oh, the spreadsheet's true. Yeah. You think we get along, right? I like her mostly. She's not like the villain like Celine is. Celine's definitely the bad guy. Or I guess girl. She's gonna turn on you. Take over the town. You're gonna grow her plant and it's gonna take over the town and she's gonna be like, well, I guess I'm in charge now. Yeah, I find it relaxing too, Ems. Now that I know how to catch the fish pretty well. When are you gonna do your modded run? I just haven't thought about it lately, Emerald. It'll happen though. Probably towards summer when I have more free time. Barrel. No, that's not his name. It's... Oh gosh, I can't remember how to say his name. Ems. I know who you're talking about though. The merchant. I remember thinking his name was odd, like it didn't sound like a real name. Oh, Terry's your favorite? Terry's pretty cool. Something that game does better than like any other game is like having interactions between the villagers. It feels like a real town. I don't even think Stardew does that super well. Especially like the Friday night things. Like you can really feel like how every single person likes and dislikes and interacts with each other. I don't think any of them really dislike each other, but like how they feel about everyone else, basically. Barrel's his name? Oh, is it? I thought it was spelled differently than that. Maybe I'm misremembering. Welcome back. Baylor. Oh, you talking about someone different? M's? You just have the R and the R and the L were swapped. That's why I was confused. Baylor. That's it, yeah. Makes me think of the streamer Baylor Lord. Who's also a cool guy. There you go. Don't think he has an earring, though. I really hope that Baylor's questline ends up, like, doing a heist. I think that'd be so fun. It feels kind of like it's going that way. I want a heist plot. Elaborate heist. Hey, Delphinus. Oops. I think of the Irish mythology, Fomorian? Is that like a devil? I hear Baylor and I think of a Ballarg. No, you're good, Ems. I was just confused. I was like, wait, what? The kids do have a heist, yeah, but you don't get to participate, sadly. It kind of gets canceled. I was so excited for the heist. Dell might be the funniest character in that whole game. Every line is so good. King of Evil. Ooh, I like that. Just a variety of supernatural monsters. I mean, he's the devil, but he's not the devil, you know? Yeah, all the kids are really cool. Princess Maple coming through. What are pockets for if not for frogs? Like, that was the line that sold me on the whole game. I was like, no matter what, I'm continuing. When Dell said that to me. Like, I died laughing for like 5 minutes on stream. Yeah, Maple's a mood. Wait, is it Mabel or Maple? Honestly, can't remember. Bad. You got a cat? Aw, that's so cute, Emerald. What color cat? Welcome in, Sons of Kai. Wow, that was really bad. I was not looking at all. A void kitty! Oh, we love the void. The void consumes all. And it's really cute. It was kind of neither, Delphinus. I was like enjoying my vacation, but I wasn't really thinking about either of those things. I was just kind of like, I knew I wasn't going to play for a while, so I wasn't like confused when it happened. When you stare into the void goes, meow. The void demands treats and catnip. Kitties are cute. I don't know if I trust myself to handle a pet. I might, though, someday. Oh, your cat doesn't like catnip? I have heard that happen sometimes. My sister's cats love catnip. My first word was key, trying to say kitty. Aww. Like before mama or dada? That's pretty amazing if so. Yeah, so those are links to my most recent audit, where basically I updated my spreadsheet and my most recent short. Just short little videos about the challenge. My first word was no. Are you Chucky? From Rugrats. That was Chucky's first word too. I don't know what Silvervine is. Is that similar to catnip? My first word was give. I like that. Give. Shut up. It's a catnip alternative. Gotcha. Heard it on the silver vine. Actually kind of works. I love my cats, but they suck. I love that. FFS? You just repeated that straight after your parent? Well, that's funny. For a second, Jazz, I thought you meant you just said, like, the acronym FFS. FFS. See, I've always seen that, like, joke on sitcoms, Jazz. I didn't realize that, like, actually happened. Where someone will swear in front of a child and the child will just start repeating it. Dad? I actually don't know what my first words were. I have to ask. I don't know. I imagine it was mama or dada. But I'm not sure. It was Bubba. Ah, I see. They really emphasize their swears. That makes some sense. Hey, Astro, welcome in. Children are always listening, even if you don't have them. I learned it from watching you, Mom. Oh, my parents, I almost never have heard my parents swear. Like, either one of them. I know they do it occasionally, but even now. I guess that's probably why I don't swear a lot. Nor do I really care for it. Whose child is listening to me? You'll have to find that out. It's one of the secrets of the universe. Orange cat, share a brain cell. I don't think you're the only one convinced of that, Mew. I think it's a common thought. Whoops. I gotta catch this thing. I learned the worst words from my mother. I feel like when I was like a young kid, like around middle school, I was like cataloging what was a swear word just to learn them, you know? Because that was the cool thing to do, was to swear when no one else was listening. Like I had a list in my head of like what was a swear word. 70% of orange cats are male. How did that happen? We're currently using void salmon bait because it guarantees we catch void salmon here. It'd be nice to be able to use void salmon, wild bait, but it would mean we would catch less overall void salmon. Because you have like a 50% chance of catching void salmon, but if you use this bait, it doubles it, which is better than what wild bait does. Hey, Fish Gamer, welcome in. Thanks, Amya. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Wait, Violet, Finnish people swear? How was your week? It was good. So once on Christmas, me and my cousins played bar and all of the drink names were swear words. That's pretty good. Why would we not swear? It was a joke. Oh yeah, Delphinus. It reduces it by a lot. I don't get jokes. Probably because you're Finnish. When I was a kid, swearing, the worst thing I could say, you called your mom the C word. That is proper British right there. I wonder if there's a British child alive that didn't call their parents the C word at some point. I learned it from watching you, Ma. Basically how the specific bait works is that it will skip it if it's not the fish you're looking for. So, like, it'll roll through the list of possible options, and if you get something that's not the fish, it'll skip it, and it can skip up to twice. So basically, if it gets, like, trash or algae, then you get void salmon, right? Because you skip those things twice. I don't think you can get the same thing again, so that's why you're guaranteed to get void salmon. Because it skips the algae, it skips the trash, and then it gives you void salmon. Or you get void salmon before that, because it's a random roll what order they're in. The S word. I like the Q word. Is that a real thing? I was trying to pick a letter that doesn't actually have a swear, but I don't know if there is one. Anyone who's taught their phone to swear or looked up all the swear words in a dictionary? Is there like a list somewhere? I've never even thought to look that up. Trash is lower priority anyways. I thought that would be the case, Blade. I wasn't 100% sure. It's like extremely complicated how fishing in this game works. I don't know if it had to be this complicated, but I do like where Concerned Ape's mind is. Hope you're doing well today, Blade. I gotta show you something, by the way, after I catch this fish. First of all, y'all don't know Blade. Blade's a super awesome streamer and YouTuber in the Stardew Valley Spear. Spear. And he has great merch. Look what I got. This is a Blade original mug. It felt very appropriate for me to have this. Liberated. It's so good. I'm glad you have it in like the bigger size too, because I can't stand mugs that are tiny. It's like, if I want tea, I want tea. How many star drop teas do you have? Good question. I think we got about 110, 120, somewhere in that range. We can check when we get back today, if you remind me. Liberate. The children must be liberated. Anyways, I wasn't very clear on that. Blade does challenge runs, speed runs, and all sorts of things that like absolutely break the Stardew Valley game. If you're interested to see this game pushed to its absolute limits, go check out Blade's Twitch or YouTube, or both. In fact, both. Cursed doll in your working area. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. There's a few in here. I think the mug has more. We're gonna have to match up to the mug. Whoa! It's already lagging a little bit. Feels a little early for that. I see me. Blade vivisects the code and makes it cry mercy. Blade only has 9 so far. Falling behind, Blade. How many, did you figure out how many you're gonna need to make it reasonable to do in a single day? I see dubbed children. Is that a Sixth Sense reference? It actually fits super well for that. Oh no, I'm doing it again! Whoops. That was a waste. Going for 200? That's a lot, Blade. I guess it makes sense, though. I guess if you're sleeping really quickly, though, it'll go pretty fast. You're probably gonna get further than me in years, though. Someone made a video, like last week, on YouTube about sleeping to year 1000. I thought that was pretty relevant, because I'm gonna be there, too. Oh, you're already at year 107, so you're already past me. Or did you already figure out that's how long it's gonna take? I thought about it, Fish. I'm not very good at it, though. I feel like I should be good at it, but I'm not. You're gonna go to year 107. Okay, so you're not there yet. But you will be. You're gonna beat me there for sure. I'm gonna be in these 10 years for quite a while. Hey, Druid, welcome back as well. It's good to see ya. Yes, Delphinus. It's the best way to get golden mystery boxes at the number I need. I need over 100,000 golden mystery boxes, and there just isn't another reasonable way to get a ton of them. Those cursed dolls respawn every time I enter, so I can walk in, kill them all, leave, walk in, kill them all, leave. So if I get a few hundred of them in there, I can use that to get like tons and tons of golden mystery boxes. For you, it's bat eradication. Oh, I thought it was for combat XP. I guess that makes sense. We ran out here. I should still be able to catch this. Oh, duh. Somehow I forgot that books exist. Although reasonably, like... You'll probably get enough combat XP from the bats as well. I don't know, Violet. Leah is a puppy mill? I wouldn't describe it as that, Black Market Pico, but... I mean, if you want to think about it like that, you can. I wouldn't want to think about it like that. Alright, so it should be almost exactly 2 days. It's gonna be so close. If we hadn't messed this up, it will be exactly 2 days, pretty much. Twice now I messed that up. How was your vacay? Vacay was great. I relaxed on the beach so much. Alright, let's take a look at what Fish asked about here. We have 102. Okay, that's less than I thought, but we did hit 100. Your poor wife. My poor wife isn't very poor. Money is definitely something my wife has. Your rich wife? Killing children is combat XP. I mean, I feel like that'd be true no matter what, right? It gives 22. It's the same as an iridium bat. Wow. Yeah, they really don't like it when there's slimes in the house. Do you have a fishing license in Stardew Valley? I hope so. Because if not, it's probably very illegal. What was the void count? What's that for, Ocean? Hey, Cassie, it's good to see you. How are you? I think Anakin reclassed. Like, I don't think you upgrade from a Jedi Knight to a Sith Lord. I think he changed classes. Not quite there yet. Void salmons. Volmans. Alright, that's all good. Alright, we're ready. Second to last void salmon trip, we hope. I think about it almost daily. Oh, it's a Friday. We gotta go do our Friday stuff. Let's not forget about that. Ooh, it's especially smart for me to do it today. Okay, we want those two. We'll come back for them, though. Most of the credits transferred. It's great play. His major wasn't really working out for him. I mean, how can he be granted the rank of master without being allowed on the council? Really, it was the college's fault. No shells. We got shells. We got lots of shells. Green ocean, very pretty. Look at all this. A Junimo catalog and a retro catalog simultaneously. I feel like I remember it took me months to get the retro catalog after 1.6 came out. Not that I really use it all that much. She sells, she sell. I give up. It's the people who are wrong. Ginger Snap, thank you so much for the resubscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 3rd month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Other way around? I forgot what I said. Valiant effort. Jess isn't here. How do you get that many fish ponds? Lots of time, Cassie. 3 days ago. You just keep buying them and putting them down. Robin won't stop as long as you keep paying. I think we were, like, rushing to get seaweed for a while, because that was, like, our limiting factor. Robin is very rich. Not as rich as me, though. Even at 73 fish ponds, that's not that much money. 73 times 5,000. Yeah, 365,000. I mean, that's quite a bit of money, but it's not that much. I wouldn't sneeze at it. Boom, 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 boom. You built them. I guess that's true. Just plop them down. A JoJo and a Junimo catalog at the same time. Hey, the cart lady is an equal opportunity spender. What's a good way to get seaweed? I got mine from fish ponds. If you put ocean crab pot fish into your fish pond, they can give seaweed. Especially now, if you have golden animal crackers, that's probably the best way. The alternative method is to hope it shows up on the shore, to use the training rod in the ocean, which is really slow. I wouldn't recommend that way. Or to reset the ocean floor mines, the dangerous mines, and hope for some seaweed to be there. Honestly, not the best way either. I would recommend using fish ponds. Yeah, the fish ponds make more fish ponds, basically. I don't think anyone has a rough G to dollar translation rate. It doesn't really make sense most of the time. A salad is like 200, but like, I don't know. But like different things cost like unreasonable amounts or not reason or like really cheap. Wouldn't that make a fish pond like 50 bucks? I guess you're paying for the materials, but Oh yeah, and that would make a diamond sell for $7.5, which is funny, but yeah, exactly, Delphinus. Most people don't need more than like 3 fish ponds. Realistically, for perfection, you don't need fish ponds anymore. It's helpful, but you don't need them because you can rely on Jewels of the Sea for some of the things. I would recommend for perfection to get, what is it? A stingray fish pond for dragon's teeth, because that'll save you some time getting them the hard way. And this is something I did more recently, was blue discus fish ponds to get golden coconuts quickly. And bananas. Blue discus ponds give banana too, like much quicker than you can get from a tree, because the tree takes like 30 days to grow. There's no way to speed it up. I think just in general in the world of Stardew, gems are less rare than they are here on Earth. So that's why they're not as expensive. It's like, it's great when you find them, but they're not like actually worth all that much. Considering you can just like grow gems in a machine, they can't really be worth that much. Secondhand market for the magical warping totem is horrifying. You can't even sell them directly. Oh no, you can sell them directly. It's just faster for you to delete them. I remember now. Yes, because food in Stardew literally saves you from the brink of death, unlike food in real life, which just saves you from the brink of hunger. So it's kind of fair that food in Stardew costs more. Also, you don't technically have to eat in the world of Stardew. Food is just for fun. Yes, that's where I got most of my coconuts from, Waffles. In fact, if you do !short, there's a short that tells you exactly where I got most of my coconuts from. That was the latest one to come out. It was about my golden coconuts. So if you're curious, that should explain it pretty well. I want to sub with Prime. That'd be awesome of you to do that. It's up to you if you want to.
Coconuts. Coconuts.
Exactly,
coconuts,
Cat.
coconuts, coconuts,
Coconuts.
coconuts, coconuts, coconuts.
Coconuts. I like how everyone commented on the shorts, just coconuts, coconuts, coconuts. Appropriate. Thanks for hanging out, Druid. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Ah! Deep in the land of the fish. She likes you putting food on the table in her cabin. Oh, that's so cute. What's her favorite food in Stardew, Blade? I'm only grabbing the chests if they like are accidentally in the way, Delphinus. It has nothing to do with that. I would prefer the gold ones because they really are the ones that contain anything that I need. I'm not going out of my way to get any chests though. If I do, it's an accident. Welcome back, Shkloo. Wow, I suck. There we go. He's doing it for the lore. Yeah, it's hard. I've been learning to resist chests because I don't really need them anymore. Except for when I'm getting row. The golden ones can sometimes give me useful items, but the wooden ones, it's very rare for them to give me something I actually need. I don't think they can. I don't think there's anything left in the wooden chests that I need. I did get work boots the other day, which was pretty funny. 5 stream streak. Thanks, Clue. They are fun to open, though. Hi, 2D, welcome in. Yeah, golden animal crackers don't come from the wooden chests, so they're only the gold chests. I can get golden animal crackers, golden mystery boxes, some books. Realistically, though, not really any books. And Star Drop Tea are the things that are really important that are still in mystery boxes, but all of those are in golden mystery boxes. 2D, 2D. If you all don't know the lovely Wonk 2D, they're a extremely cool, amazing, really sweet streamer here on Twitch. They play a lot of Played Up challenges. Very chill place to hang out. If you've never been, go give them a follow. My nuggies and fry sauce is ready. Huzzah. We stan nuggies here in this chat. Chat, what's the difference between popcorn chicken and nuggies, do you think? I'm pretty sure you can only get golden animal crackers from golden chests. I could be wrong about that, but I'm not sure. Ooh, cold pizza. Well, there's one of those. That was 3 stacks of wild bait. I love it. 3 sets of 5. One thing I wish Concerned Ape did for the golden chests was guarantee 2 items. It feels really bad when you have a golden chest and it only gives you 1 geode. You never had popcorn chicken? More peppery? Okay. So it's like pre-seasoned, whereas chicken nuggets aren't seasoned at all. I think chicken nuggets are a little seasoned, right? At least they should be. Nuggies have defined shapes. I wouldn't describe the shape of nuggets as defined, but you're right, they are shaped differently. Okay, popcorn's actual pieces of chicken. I didn't realize that. I just kind of assumed popcorn chicken was blended. That makes sense, though. It's just small pieces of chicken that are breaded. I ripped. No, we're still alive! Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just prayed to a fish that I don't believe in. We made it. Divine shapes. I mean, a little bit. I don't know if I would describe them as divine, but I have heard people define it and describe it as divine. I've missed Algo karaoke. Sometimes I just gotta sing, you know? The world's gotta hear my voice. It's like that thing they say about plays. You talk until you yell, and you yell until you sing. Sometimes the world just needs to hear it. When you can no longer sing, then you dance. Divine dinosaur nuggies. Like they're angelic. Oh, I didn't know that, Delphinus. Okay, that's good to know. So you can get golden animal crackers in regular chests. Dino nuggies are definitely divinely shaped. There's something ironic about that statement, but I can't put my finger on it. I can't put my man tracks on it. I got you, Octopus. Yeah, it is pretty good. I get quite a few gold animal crackers from fishing. They're not really a priority for me right now. Eventually I'm gonna need a lot, but... Do they come out in golden mystery boxes? If they do, I probably don't need to worry about it. I'm not actually sure if they do or not. Let's find out. Alright, let's see here. Yes. They have the same chance as the auto petter. Yeah, so we'll expect to get 500 from there. That's pretty decent. We're already getting more often than auto petters. We have about the same amount of golden animal crackers and auto petters, but I also have spent over 100 golden animal crackers on other things. What's all this nonsense down here we don't need? This is going to be a little annoying to deal with when it comes to opening these. We're going to have to make a script for it that deletes things we don't need. We'll have spots for the stuff we care about and just delete everything else.
Oh, it's personal.
Probably. A blueberry. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Fry sauce is heavenly. What's in fry sauce? Fish. I feel like I've had it before, but I couldn't tell you what's in it. Is it like spicy at all? Is it like Thousand Island dressing? Thousand Island dressing is usually like burger sauce, not fry sauce. And why is it Thousand Island? Why not 999 Island dressing? I think that's the important question here. One less island. Did they even count the number of islands? I bet it's not 1,000. It's a place. There's a place called Thousand Island. That's kind of fair. They didn't have a stack limit. The government hates full stacks. I knew it. I knew they were against me. Frankly, that shouldn't surprise me. It feels like everything I stand for, the government stands against. What do you stand for some nights? I don't know. Where in New York is there 1,000 islands? New York has a large coast. Long Island has a large coast, but Long Island is one island. Last time I counted. I don't think the actual state of New York has a large coast. Oh, it has a northern coast. That's true. I don't think there are that many islands in Lake Ontario. Forgot it has a lake coast. It's in central New York, though. Where are there islands in central New York? Are these like in lakes? Like lake islands? Are these even real islands? Are these like metaphors or something? I'm tired of these metaphoric islands. How was everyone's Easter? I didn't actually really celebrate Easter at all this year. We were driving home, so we didn't really have a chance to. Maybe the islands are a metaphor. Every rock that sticks above the water is a separate island. Is that a bad habit? I don't know if it counts as an island, though. Between New York and Canada... Candad? Canadadad. I would like to see this part of New York. So it's in Lake Ontario? I didn't really think that the Great Lakes around there had islands like that. Now I want to check. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna have ads in a minute, but I'm going to Google Maps here. I need to zoom out from my home. Oh, I remember, this was an issue, wasn't it? I don't think I can do this. I'm just gonna look really quick. Yeah, New York barely touches Lake Erie. So where are these islands? It's mostly on Ontario. Oh, is it up here? Oh my gosh, New York goes up this far? Is it by like Kingston? Watertown? That's a cool name. It's on the St. Lawrence River. Oh, I see. So it's not even like Ontario. Does it even count? This is a river. You can't have islands in a river. All right, I can kind of see what they're going for now. Yeah, there's lots of islands up here. Chippewa Bay. When does it stop being New York? Dang, New York, chill. You big. All right, we're going back. All right, we're gonna have ads starting soon. The Empire State, apparently. That's why it's not named 999. Hey, y'all, I have a bunch of shovels. We're gonna go undig some of those islands, methinks. Until there's only 999. Force them to change their name. When it becomes Old York. Well, Old York exists, actually. It's just called York. And it's a shire. A Yorkshire. It's just York. Oh, so it's not like the Terrier? York is York. I don't know why I found that so funny. Yorkshire is a county. York is a city. Well, what's the dog then? A terrier? Some of them are really small. Waffles. It won't take that long. Maybe like 30 minutes, give or take. Dig up those islands. With everyone in chat helping. England isn't a real place. It's made up. Oh wow. We should get rid of some stuff here. It's kind of busy in here, isn't it? There we go. Aren't all places just made up? I think if it exists in physical space, it's probably real. The names of places are made up, but the places are there. New York? That'll probably be on, like, Pluto or something. I hope they don't name space places after existing places. That just seems, like, boring. It's in space. Call it something cool, not York. You've never left England? Have you at least gone to, like, Wales or Scotland or Ireland or something? Is England the country? Britain is the country. The island is... What's the island Britain's on called? Is that England? England is the country. Is the island named Britain? Great Britain? I can never remember this stuff. Great Britain is the island. Okay. King of the Britons? King of the what? The United Kingdom is all the countries together. It includes Northern Ireland, which is not on Great Britain. Isn't that the case? Also the Isle of Man, presumably? I think? I don't know if that's true, actually. Britain is basically just England now. That's probably fair. The other countries want out, which is fair. True. You're pretty close to Scotland, Jazza. Can't you just, like, move, like, 30 feet north? And then you're out? London, the city of London, or the London which is a city? No one knows. All I know is that you're not supposed to land at Luton. It's a bit more than 30 feet. Yeah, give or take. Depends on the foot. Some people have big feet. That's longer than I thought, Jazza. You said you were in northern England. I assumed it was closer to Scotland than that. 270 miles. Are you even in Yorkshire? I'm just gonna keep saying places in England to upset Jazza. You're certainly not in Cornwall. Anything above Nottingham is northern England? Okay, that's fair. I didn't realize your definition of north was so unstable. Heathrow or Yorkshire? I said Luton this time. Edinburgh? I thought it was Edinburgh. That's how I've always heard it was Edinburgh. Or was it Bruh? Edinburgh? Bruh. North is a social construct. Tell that to Canada. All of Canada's north. Hey Bethany, welcome in. You're that Canada, you're a social construct. Aren't all countries just social constructs? According to England's constitution, they are given divine existence by God, so yes. To answer your question, 2D, yes. Edinburgh sounds pretty gay. So what you're saying, Concerned Martin, is it's like the Midwest of England. Flatton has a lot of weird place names. You're going to Canada? That's exciting, Bethany. Where are you going in Canada? There's the West Midlands and the East Midlands. This is getting confusing. There's like too many places. Like eliminate 4 of them, please. You're going to Banff? Oh my gosh, have such the best time, Bethany. That place is so cool. I want to go so bad. Also give Canada that tourism money. They deserve it. Don't get us mixed up. Don't get it twisted. I went to uni in Newcastle, and my classmates argued that Manchester isn't north. Don't Matman have a whole video about like where the north-south line divide is in England? It's like a whole 14-minute video about this. Hey, Big Rick. Everything north of London is north. But like, what is even north of London? Man. Hot water doesn't taste good. It does when you put tea in it. I think you just offended the entirety of England with that statement, Fish. Everything south of the Midlands is London. Cornwall, come on now. Cornwall is definitely not London. It's good for the throat. Gurgling hot carbonated water is great for your throat. Probably. The north starts somewhere around Sheffield. Hadrian's Wall. I've seen that wall before. It's kind of less a wall and more just kind of like a tripping hazard. We lost a teacher on a school trip to Sheffield. We went Christmas shopping. Isn't that like not a good thing? Like, I don't think your teacher should leave midway through your field trip. As a teacher. Seems like a bad idea. UK people, where is the seaside location? Because it's Cygnus, in my personal opinion. Oh, it's a city. Okay. I think there's a lot of seaside locations in England, isn't there? I saw a great video about the area around Cornwall, and that looked like a beautiful seaside location. The chunk of chocolate did not melt. I don't think you're supposed to use water for that. I think you're supposed to use milk. If you're trying to make hot chocolate. I don't imagine water will go very well with that. Is the Channel international waters? I imagine that the water above it is, but I think there's probably just like a cutoff point in the tunnel. That's how I would imagine it would work. Just like halfway through the tunnel. So like the actual area in the tunnel belongs to one or either country. Because otherwise, some bad stuff could happen. If there was a crime committed in the tunnel. I'm sure England and France had to like sort out how the laws would work down there. Sometimes smart people actually do stuff, so who knows. I imagine so, Delphinus. They do that here in the States a lot. You're like crossing a bridge before you get from one state to another. Though it matters a lot less in the States, I think. It used to matter not very much at all when England was part of the EU, I guess. Probably matters a bit more these days. Do. I see fish. Well, you live and learn, I suppose. Wait, can you not drive through the tunnel, Pickle Rick? I actually didn't know that. I kind of assumed it was like a tunnel. I swear I've seen people drive through the tunnel before. Am I going crazy? Cars go on the train. Oh, interesting. No, it's gone. Crazy. I was crazy once. I'm gonna try and get rid of this last bit of quality bobber here. Or fairy if you prefer that. When I was in Ireland, my friend was in Montenegro, so I like looked up driving directions. I wasn't actually gonna go, but I was just kind of curious. It was like somewhat reasonable. I was like, wait a minute. This actually only would take me like a few days of driving. Still didn't lose it. There was a ferry that goes from Ireland to like southern England, which I didn't expect. There we go. Alright, let's get this all lined up here. It's very funny. I find it very funny. I find it very sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. We need 77? We're probably not going to get 77. I would very much like to finish tomorrow. Skies of Arcadia Legends, my favorite video game of all time. Oh, the Delphinus. Yes, I've seen Skies of Arcadia because many a true nerd played through it. Are they doing a remake? I heard there might be a remake of it coming out at some point. I forgot that was in there, yeah. The Delphinus. So yeah, I've seen the story. Looks like a pretty fun game. Combat was very confusing looking, though. Ba-dunk. No, it's raining! We were so close. We were so close. Leah, take this. I swear I saw something about a remake. I think it was, I think they renewed the, like, trademark for it. Like, they were planning on doing something with it. I don't know, though, for sure. Speaking of remakes, have you all seen Oblivion? Oblivion? What in Oblivion is that? Coming out tomorrow, probably? Maybe? Because leaks are maybe true or false? I don't know. I'm so excited. I might play it on stream. I don't know how much you guys would be into, but I am super fan of Oblivion. I think that'd be really fun to stream. Not nearly as complicated as the combat you're saying. Yeah, it's just like a turn-based RPG, what I remember. I think it was like complicated in the sense that like there were things that the game doesn't like explain to you, but John, who was playing through it, knew a lot about the game because he used to play it a lot, so he understood the stuff. Alright, we are going for challenge bait today, right? Yeah, with you. So actually there was no reason to take this off. Alright, so then we need a quality bomber in this. This is not preserving, so we're gonna need a third quality bobber for sure. Probably 3 of these as well. We might need 4, actually. Go through these things real quick. Alright, it should be good. Thinking about a different GameCube game. Ah, I see, Delphinus. Yeah, I didn't hear much about it after. I just remember John being excited about it. It was like right after his playthrough, too. They announced, or that got talked about. Rumors are rumors. A Dreamcast 2 would be interesting. I feel like it's pretty hard to get into the console market right now. Aren't like most consoles at a loss already? Okay, so this is all we need, right? I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that's all we need. What are you talking about, Fish? Yes, lots of people lurk and watch streams. That's not a new thing. Opinion on Switch 2 price. I don't have a strong one. It's probably pretty expensive. I'm not surprised that it's pretty expensive, though. People are going to buy it. I'm journaling. Very nice. Like, Nintendo knows how much people are willing to pay for their console. It changes dynamically. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know about that. Oh, careful. This is a wood skip off the bat. We like wood skips off the bat. That's a carp? That's a pretty crazy carp, actually. Fish. What are you doing, Fish? Stop. If you don't have nice things to say, don't say anything at all. Nice. We got the catfish. Trips catfish. Hey, Chef Tails. Welcome in. And the wood skip. Nice. Those are the 3 fish we can get here. I have one thing to say. Hit me, Tails. Big boss fights, the music is constantly swinging. Oh, that's cool. Thrice fish. It's fine, Fish. I know you didn't realize it, but just be careful what you say. Think about how it affects others. Dude, these slimes are gonna get it on every time I'm here. Slimes are ruining the family-friendly stream. I like these bubbles. Can we always get these bubbles? That's some good bubbling. This is a kid's game, for Crike's sake. Crikey. Let's see what these slimes are up to, eh? That's not the only weird scene. Dang it, I whiffed it. Oh no! Can I even get one? Nope. Boo. Wood skip? Yep. Carp. Stimulating my D&D brain. Yeah, Tails, I can understand that. If you're into the game for the lore, then it definitely makes sense. For me, Stardew is all about the challenges. But yeah, that's not going to be the case for everyone, obviously. This game has like such good replayability because you can always do something better or differently. Can't get rid of it. Yeah. For me, like, the story in Stardew was never the most interesting part. It's cool and everything, like, I don't mind it, but I love the mechanics of the game so much. But yeah, if you're more into the story, then it totally makes sense why it's like, I wouldn't be able to play it a whole bunch of times. And I think most people are like that, right? Like, I would imagine the vast majority of people don't play through Stardew more than once. A good number do, especially people that are here, so it's a little skewed. People that play through the game more than once are more likely to be here, watching a Stardew stream. But just in general, most people just enjoy the game once and then play something else. Certainly not abnormal behavior at all. I can fish for void salmon on rainy days, but catfish can show up there, which kind of just makes it less appealing. Oh, those were gold? What the heck? That shouldn't even happen. So it just makes it less likely for me to catch void salmon. Which is something I would like to avoid, if possible. I think I should actually fish from this side for the benefit of the audience. And that's kind of what makes Stardew such a good game. Is like, it's very fleshed out on the mechanical and the story side of things. Huh. It's like, you can enjoy this game for so many different reasons. Because it's got, like, so much depth on multiple different fronts. There's a slime mafia fish. How goes the void salmon count? We're 1 day away, but we couldn't do it today, unfortunately, because it's raining. We're gonna try tomorrow. No! We got one. Yeah, I guess there's the... Welcome in, by the way, Sophia W. Hope you're doing well. I didn't think about that, but yeah, there's also the replayability of more updates to the game coming out. Which, like, change how things are. Exactly, Sophia. One of the things that I really like is each time you play the game, you get a little better at something. You know, like, you know what you need a little bit better, and as a result, you can plan better. You can, like, think about what you're gonna want to do, like, get the sprinklers more quickly, or... Oops. Alright, I think we go that far. There we go. I don't know if this game ever gets easy. You can just set harder challenges, right, Fish? Like, you can define how hard you want this game to be for you. I like being stressed out, but not too stressed out. I kind of feel that. I mean, Stardew wasn't a game that was ever supposed to really have updates. We kind of got lucky that ConcernedApe wanted to make more. Minecraft, it makes sense. There's lots of updates for Minecraft, and there probably always will be. But Stardew always stood alone, even without the updates. Those were just extra stuff. And now the game really feels complete. There's probably a few more things that could be added, but I think I really like it in the state that it's in. Hey, Noct, welcome in. Oh, okay. We were just talking about it, Fish, so I assumed that's what you were talking about. Didn't mean to put words in your mouth. Dang it. I feel like the next Stardew update won't come out for at least 5 years. I'd be very surprised to see another major Stardew update within the next 5 years. Did I really just whiff that? Jeez. A 3D Stardew Valley. I imagine CA wouldn't want to make a 3D Stardew Valley. Other creators might make games similar to Stardew that are 3D, though. And those games can definitely be fun. I'm really enjoying Mystery. Well, Mystery is not 3D, but you know what I mean. Like, there can be other games that are also fun. I don't imagine CA will ever make a 3D one, though. I don't think it's really his style. I don't know. Is there, like... I guess, like, Animal Crossing is 3D. Are there any other games you guys can think of that are, like, farm sims that are 3D? Like, proper 3D? How's Coral Island? I've never played, but I've heard mostly decent things. Not, like, amazing things, but, like, decent things. Sunhaven seems to be 3D. Sunhaven is not 3D. It's basically exactly the style of Stardew. It looks a little different, like the graphics and such, but it's like this side-on view for the most part. Ugh, stretching out. Palea? That's kind of true. I really don't like MMOs all that much, though. Like, I really don't like those time mechanics. There's a few other things about MMOs that just kind of bother me. But I'm glad people enjoy it. Hey, Pop. Yeah, Harvest Moons are 3D, that's true. Like the GameCube era ones were... Isn't there like a new... Not Harvest Moon, but by the same developers as Harvest Moon coming out? At some point soon? Story of Seasons, yes. When is that coming out? Is that going to be 3D? Look at everyone. They know their stuff. Yes, it will be 3D. Do they have a date or anything like that for that? Because I'd be curious about that one. I played a bit of Luma Island, although that was a little different. There were farming mechanics, but they weren't, like, vital to the game. I mean, they were, but they weren't, like, the big part of it. I didn't ever actually finish Luma Island. I got pretty close, and then just kind of stopped one day. I kind of just always wanted it to be better. It was pretty fun, but nothing really grabbed me about it. How is Stardew Valley not 3D? 3D means, like, rendered in all three directions. You can't, like... Not three directions. In all directions. You can't, like, change the camera angle with Stardew. Stardew is, like, a sprite-based game, where everything is just a sprite facing one direction. Yeah, that might be it, 2D. I'm not sure on that, but you might be right with that. They need, like, a sort tab for that inventory, too. I kind of like that there's no inventory limit. But at the same time, it, like, makes it so hard to find stuff. You gotta, like, scroll through 3 pages of stuff before you find what you're looking for. Really? Gross. There was a sort button. There was a sort button, but it, like, I don't know. It needs, like, categories, like tabs. So you can look at specific things. But I'm so bad at this today. Yeah, a search function maybe is what I meant. Like, here's your food, here's your tools, here's your this, that, and the other thing. Also, Luma Island felt a little repetitive, I feel like. Like, every new thing expanded on the thing before, but it was, like, kind of still the same thing. Like, the new area... It's like it got harder. There's, like, more stuff to do at each new area, but... There's only so many different puzzles, and they kind of just got repeated. Over and over again. I'm not sure. I definitely enjoyed my time with it, though. I wouldn't say it was, like, a bad game. You just couldn't grip me for forever. I actually didn't even mind that it was grindy. See you later, Jazza. Thanks for hanging out today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your eve. Gosh darn it. I've been really bad at catfish today. We're probably gonna have to make up these catfish somewhere else later. With catfish bait. We should really just think of this as a way to get wood skip. And then extra catfish we get here just saves us from having to do them later. Might be the best way to think about it. I imagine myself running through Pierre's shop in 3D. Ugh, you imagine 3D Pierre? I don't even want to imagine 1D Pierre. What are we fishing for here? Hey, Alex. We're trying to get wood skip and catfish. Carp we also kind of need, but it's not a priority. 3D Clint feels wow, man. That's true, Ocean. I'd rather just keep using challenge bait until we're done with wood skips, though. And then I would probably get catfish somewhere else. I imagine catfish bait in the Witch's Swamp would be better than catfish bait here. How did that get a double? Whatever. Prefertle? I wouldn't call it a Stardew spin-off. That's a Wordle spin-off. It's a really cool idea, though, and they executed it super well. You don't have those? I have a bunch. I just need 2,000 of them. Dang it. Boo! Could you possibly do it this stream? No, I don't feel like it. I don't really enjoy it that much. It was kind of cute the first few times, and then I don't even love Wordle that much. I played it for a while and then kind of got bored. I've been trying Connections lately, and I've been enjoying that more. I wonder if there could be a Stardew Connections. That sounds like fun. That's my plan, Ocean. Gonna start a new farm soon. Okay. So you are coming back to Stardew. I'm going back to Stardew. Alright, sorry about that. Smoker ASMR, yep. We might wait till we have more fish. Nah, we'll probably do it right away. Yeah, we need a stack of fish, and we need a stack of smoked fish. Which is why we need 2 stacks in total. Technically, we need even more for, like, the bait. But we already have enough for that. I wouldn't recommend only fish. Unless you really enjoy the fishing minigame. You could try to keep it to like a single skill, so rather than like mushroom only, you could do like foraging only. It's up to you though, Chef. You should pick the part of the game that you enjoy the most. Alright. I want to fish IRL with my friend. Ooh, IRL fishing is pretty fun. Alright, I need to go use the restroom real quick, so I'm just gonna go do that. I'll be back in just a few minutes. I will run some ads while I'm gone though, so I'll be back soon, everyone. BRB. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I got distracted. Okay. What did I miss? Ah, I see. You're talking about the wine only idea. This is so weird. Why did I run out of energy today? Compared to other days, what did I do differently? I actually have no way of getting the energy back. I can eat the catfish, I guess. Stop. Guess I can eat this carp. We're gonna have way too much carp anyways. Not really a long-term solution. Careful. Oh, we got the carp pack right away. I need fiddleheads, don't I? I should probably grab those. I kind of forgot. No more fiddleheads. We ended up with 3. Alright. I'll fish twice more here before heading out. I think we have a high luck day today. Don't really need more wall baskets, game. Fish, please. Alright, we'll call that there. Let's get our inventory cleaned up. Hopefully void salmon it up tomorrow. Void salmon to completion would be pretty nice. Although we're unlikely to get that. Well, never enough wall baskets. I think I've had enough. Pretty good. Spread there. Alright, we should probably put away the Neptune's glaive. We need to upgrade those chests at some point so we don't run out of room. Oh, green rain today. That's a little interesting. Ironically, today is also Moss Day. Is that ironic? Kind of. Alright, see for anything down here. Hardwood's nice. You have 10 of them just playing casually. There's so many. Alright, we got lots of stuff up here. We do need the squid ink. kind of getting close to the point where we need to empty these ponds, huh? I guess we're not that close. Hey. Getting closer using all my breath. Good stuff. Alright, we got lots of stuff we have to do today. Start by putting away these catfish. Let's start with doing this as well. Rainbow shell. I still need you. Alright. Raccoons, then traveling cart, and then we go collect moss. And then any other time we have left over, we'll spend fishing for catfish, I guess. Alright, what do you want, friend? Tomato juice and pickled corn. First pickled corn that we used. Ooh, books of stars. I also love the raccoons. It's a genius idea. Alright. Come on, let me through. Yes, I am getting 999 of each seed, including the mossy seed. And the mystic seed is the big one. But we have 999 mystic seeds as of last audit. But now we're missing a few of the other ones that we needed to make the mystic seeds. We're very close, though. We're like 100 away on maple seeds. And what was the other one? Like 300 away on pine cones. But mystic seeds are done. Acorns are done. Mahogany seeds are done. It's just these last few. But mossy seeds are being gathered this way. It's just kind of slow. But we need the moss anyways, so it's not a big deal that it's slow. But yeah, every item in the game that stacks, we're getting. That's right, good one. You got it. Even items you can just purchase. I've already basically bought everything you can just buy. Well, I did, and then more came out, so we're not quite there yet. Okay. You have the years, don't you, for the summer rain? I don't usually use the green rain to get my moss. Oops. Wood and stone? Yeah, we got that already. We got more than that. You joke, but that's actually one of the ones that's pretty tough to get. The reason being is that I don't count it as done until everything that it's used to make is also done. So we didn't just need one stack of wood. We needed 12 plus 25 plus 15 plus 40 plus 50 plus 45 plus 60 plus 30 plus 40 plus 10 plus like a few dozen or plus like 10 more plus 10 plus 10 plus 50, plus 50, plus 40, plus 50, plus 120, plus 50, plus 50, plus 25, plus 20. A stack, and that's all stacks. So, like, to make the dehydrator, I needed 30 stacks of wood. To make the tech sign, I needed 25 stacks of wood. And then the same as with stone. Or that also has some, like, crazy ones in here. Like, there's 250, there's 999 for these guys. Statue of Blessing. This one's a trip and a half. So I didn't actually count any of these as done until I had enough for that. Yeah, I build everything that it requires. So I consider a stack done when I have the stack and I have everything that's required to make it done. Or that it's required to make done as well. Or at least the amount I need to get that thing finished. Do the new statues stack? The Statue of Blessing? Yes. Yes, the mining one we're already done with. The dwarf statue. Costs a lot of iridium, but we got it done. I already had a bunch of leftover iridium. Thanks, kitty. Welcome in. Yeah, the fiber, that you might have seen on my farm that I've got a bunch of deconstructors producing fiber. That's exactly why. And then this is how I'm getting my moss. Although we might speed up production on this later. I'm realizing now there's some other areas I could fill with moss trees. Whose birthday is it? Is it your birthday, kitty? Or is Briff something else? I think CA has heard about this challenge officially. I'm sure he loves any way that people choose to play his game. That's how I'd feel about it, at least. Oh, happy birth, kitty. What's it like to go one more time around that sun? It's like, damn, son. Dang, we didn't really get that many. Summer is slow to produce moss. It's awesome. Is that a teacher joke? That's just the truth. Also, I don't think a teacher would say, damn, son. Maybe they would. One. 11 stacks of moss. We need 20. Hey, Leela, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Got an interview for a place I really wanted to work today. Oh, that's awesome. Y'all don't know Leela. Leela's a super cool streamer on Twitch. If you're not following her, make sure you go do that. I don't know. I'm not sure what he thinks about this challenge specifically. Like I said, he probably just enjoys that anyone would do something so crazy in something they made. Probably. I mean, I can't speak for him, obviously. Been lurking. I had a feeling. I just know when Leela's here. You streamed yesterday. I popped by for a little bit. You were doing some runs. Did you get any PBs? Can I do a poll? I can do a poll. You would like to tell me what you want the poll to be about. I can't let you do a poll without making you a mod, though. Which I'm not planning on doing. Want it to be about the challenge. Oh, I see which challenge you should do. What were the options again? Should be fine. No PBs yesterday. We did finish a run. Yeah, no problem. I was thinking about streaming yesterday, and I just wasn't up for it. I'd just gotten home. Alright, yeah, we can do that. Slash poll. God, I wish I could spell. All right. There you go, guys. Vote now on your phones. Which Stardew Valley challenge should Chef do? Fish only, mushrooms only, wine only, or farm animals only? Oops. Whoa! Forgot this could happen. Okay, that's gonna be a... It's really not all that much moss, is it? You need at least one mushroom hat. That's a given, isn't it? It's actually pretty close right now. Between mushrooms and animals. Animals would be pretty cute. I'd like to try out the new sheep mechanics that everyone claims are overpowered. I have a feeling it's probably not as overpowered as it seems. I don't know. The new sheep mechanic. I mean, it's not a new mechanic. Basically, sheep were just buffed a little bit. All right, mushrooms won, Chef. Basically, the chance of getting double wool was buffed from the loom for higher quality wools. And with the sheep profession, you can get a lot of money that way by selling cloth. Oh, gold animal crackers on top of it. I mean, people haven't said that. They've done the math, and it does look pretty solid. Hey, Fenrir, welcome in. Hey, I'm glad you've been getting recommended them. I'm glad you're liking them, too. That sounded like work, I know, right? Golden eggs are the way. Someone posted on Stardew Reddit the other day about flipping the counter with golden eggs. And it wasn't Filthy Gorilla. It blew my mind. I was like, oh, Gorilla made another post. Nope, someone else. They said they were inspired by Filthy Gorilla, though, which is cool. Can you sell mushroom wine, though? Gasp. That's the really important question. There is mushroom juice as well. Isn't there? There's pickled mushrooms. There's dehydrated mushrooms. Oh, maybe there isn't mushroom juice, actually. I think it's just pickled mushrooms. Pickled mushrooms would be a good choice, though, I think. What's the goal of the challenge? Oh, for chef? I think the idea is like perfection, right? Just like the only money-making thing that you can really do is sell the other stuff. Alright, what are we missing? You. You! Pickled mushroom would slap. I disagree, but people have different taste buds, apparently. Allegedly. Oh, just 100 million. I see, chef. That makes sense. That's a lot of money. Get those mushroom logs set up. No! I was so close. That's why it's a challenge, though. Good one. Mushroom ketchup. I would not like that. Actually. I can assure you I would not like that. Ugh. Ugh. You live like that, Martin? Martian, I mean? That is a lofty goal. 100 million's a lot of money. It's more than you need to complete the game by a lot. Yeah. I don't know why I keep calling you Martin. My brain is just hardwired to be wrong. It's a problem. I don't know. I really don't like mushrooms. I don't mind them that much in terms of other people enjoying them, but not for me at all. I got taught forging like a wartime child. What's your forging level? Wouldn't that be nice, Ocean? I have a feeling it won't be. The game taketh away. Dang it. Thought I had it. There we go. Eight. It's a pretty good forging level. My forging level is 6. I can pick berries. I think you could pick berries at forging level 0. You only get 1 berry, though, per bush. At 6, you get 2 berries per bush. At 8, you get 3. And then at 12, you get 4. I'm very good at picking berries. Sadly, you can't get a forging level buff from the Desert Festival chef. If you could, you can get your forging level to 16. If it was at 16, then you could get 5 berries per bush, which would be sweet. The mythical 5-berry bush. I'm I'm surprised there isn't, because the Desert Festival happens to coincide with salmonberry season. You would think that, like, you could do both. Moss. We got 2. Good deal. One centimeter is the lowest you can go on limbo. Are you sure it's not 0? Maybe it goes negative. You limboed under the floor. I call this move the submarine. Whoa, the triple mystery box. Hovered over the top. I don't think that counts. I'm pretty sure that's called a fail. Like, you can't jump over the bar in limbo. Really? Oh, that stupid bounce got me. Hit my head while limboing. My way of dying. I don't want to die that way. Your bunny has the zoomies at 2:30 a.m. Sounds like a bunny thing. The bunny zooms. There, we gotta put this back on. I think we're actually just gonna head back here, so we have time to clean up our inventory. Nice. That's fine. We're running low on cork bobbers, so we gotta remember to buy those. Oh, we can't even look at the weather report tomorrow. Forgot. Alright. Nice sunny day. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna call it there today. A little bit of a shorter stream to come back, although reasonably not that much shorter, like 20 minutes short of normal. But I kind of really want to get ready for work tomorrow. Unfortunately, I gotta get back to work, so I want to make sure I sleep decently tonight and get some food in me right now. So I'm gonna catch you guys later. And let's go ahead and see who is live and who we can send y'all over to. Wasn't somebody doing a thing? They're not live. There's lots of live people, though. Including, but not limited to, the Valiant Sun. Lee. Oh, Allie. Allie's doing a partner anniversary. Let's see here. What's Jess up to? Another crab's treasure. Let's raid into Allie. Allie's doing... I don't know what Allie's up to. Just having fun, it looks like. We're gonna raid into Allie and say hi. Hi, April! You made it. Alright. Let's do something like... Alright, so copy and paste that if you are not a subscriber. But if you are a subscriber, copy and paste that. Now let's go send the love over to Violet. Violet is super cool. I'm sorry, did I say Violet? Allie. Oh my gosh, I'm tired already. That's why I gotta go to bed, y'all. What's going on here? It won't let me delete stuff. All right, there we go. What is going on? All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll stream later this week, I hope. I'm kind of busy tomorrow, unfortunately, but soon. Bye, Violet. Bye, Firefly. Bye, April. Bye, Chef. Bye, Ocean. Bye, Fish. Bye, Waffles. Bye, Leela. Bye, Martian. Goodbye, Kitty. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye, Rationality. Goodbye.